legit, too legit to quit. Too legit, too legit to quit. Too legit, too legit to quit. Too legit, too legit to quit.
What's going on, Queen? Shout out to the Queen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live. Oh, okay. Okay. Shout out to your family. Much respect and love to your family. Hopefully I can put on. Now, y'all know, your family know we talk politics on Sunday, right? I hope they ain't a bunch of Trump supporters. I don't think they are. Then again, I don't know. But if they're Trump supporters, they're going to be very disappointed. Because you know how I like to talk. You know how I like to talk, Latrice. Shout out to you and your family. Much respect, much love. We got a pretty good show lined up for you, you know. And you know how I do on Sundays. I like to talk politics. You know. You know how we do. You know how we do. Getting my videos lined up. The Bears should be joining pretty soon. And yeah, we're gonna talk this thing out. But glad you're here. How long are you gonna be in Nebraska? Cool. Okay. How long are you gonna be up in Nebraska? What's up, bro? We got the Queen up in here. Back at the #1 spot.
What's up, Latrice?
Okay.
What's up?
She said
Queen,
her and her family is watching us today. So we got to put on a great show tonight. We got to go extra, bro. Cool. And you got to watch your mouth. Don't get too crazy, man, because you know how your mouth can be.
What's up?
You know how your mouth can be.
Yeah. And you know you got me in the middle of me fixing on my picture and shit. And you got me on.
You created more cartoons.
You better be glad that I got love my brother.
You got to show me the app that you use.
No way I be doing this shit. What?
You got to show me the app that you use to create these cartoon images and
it's easy.
AI videos of you.
It's easy. That's all you do. Just get the shit, get there and just find your picture you like and then put it in there. And they'll go from there.
And then they'll take it from there?
Now, most of my pictures not AI. It's just, AI just fits,
Let me ask you something. Have you tried to get your voice?
Do other different stuff.
Have you tried to find a way to use your real voice?
No.
You can get that then.
You can do that, but
Somebody use your real voice?
Yeah.
It's a way you can do that.
I don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to do that.
Right. Well, eventually, you're going to figure that out.
Yeah, I'm going to catch on.
Mm-hmm.
But Latrice got to start with the AI. She got to start with it. Got me started with it. Got you started with it, then I started to fuck with it, and I like it. The other ones, you got to pay money.
I have not played with it yet. I have not played with it.
The other one that you got to pay money, really do some things to your picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put you in comic books and make you a comic man, like a superhero man, all type of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like it.
Well, I mean, right now, we are still in the beginning phase. Just imagine what AI is going to be like 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
We're in the beginning phases of it right now.
Yeah,
right now. I mean, what today's AI look like, it's going to be a whole lot better.
Yeah.
Down the road. Yeah. But you know what's scary about AI is that people can take your image and
they
make it like a X-rated movie
get you in
with
trouble
likeness in it.
and get you in trouble too. Yeah,
somebody can make an X-rated movie. There's going to be people that try to shame people by making fake videos, and see, people don't talk about the bad side of AI.
And have people psyched up. You remember why
they're gonna use your likeness and stuff like that.
Yeah. Remember why I bet they had this lady things that someone breaking in a house, but they put a fake video, AI video out there.
Yeah,
but you gotta be careful what's real and what's fake. That's why you gotta be careful with what you know what I'm saying about you what you be looking up, you know, stuff like, you know, news and shit, because half that shit be fake.
Right. I have seen some articles where men were taking women's images and putting and making AI X-rated movies with their likeness. You know, because now it's gonna get to the point to where they're not gonna even need actors in movies anymore. They're just gonna. Did you see that clip a few months ago? I think it was a Tom Cruise. They made like a Brad Pitt, and it wasn't even him. It looked like him. You would think if they never told you it was AI, you would have thought that was really him.
It was fake.
But it was an AI. There was an actress that came out and said that they're gonna make a whole movie, and she's not gonna even act in it. They're just using her likeness to act in the movie.
Well, what?
Everything is gonna be all
about
AI.
To blow up. In a good way,
all AI.
In a way, in a bad way. AI finna blow up. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it is.
My picture gonna blow up right in with it. Watch what I tell you, because I'm gonna beat the shit. You know what I'm talking about? Bam, raw stuff.
Absolutely.
Hey, I've been stunning my people. Hey, D, I know you finna nip it in the bud. That Trump shit. So get ready. All these.
Well, you know, I don't want to. I talk politics.
I
talk politics.
Don't like it. Yeah, all these Donald Trump lovers, get the hell on out, because you're not gonna like what you're gonna put out. Okay? Those that
before you get off,
stay in.
Before you get off, hold on. Before you leave, do you remember on our old channel, we used to get about 30 to 35 views, and about 20 of them were Trump supporters.
I know.
And you remember I told you, I said a while back, I said, man, I wish I could go back to the Playroom, to our old channel, to confront all the people that came in there were talking shit about what Trump was going to do.
Yeah.
More likely, we went back to our old. Let's say I had my old channel, and I went back to the Playroom. They wouldn't come in there and talk to me.
You know what I would have said?
They wouldn't come in there and talk to me.
To the Playroom, I was like,
they wouldn't come in there and talk to me.
To the Donald Trump lovers,
they know that was wrong.
We told you so. And let me shout this out to Brian. Brian, D told you so. I know you're a rat ass in here watching. Hold up. Don't forget about Charlie Brown, Peanut Head, Dog Face. He told you so. You told a lot of motherfuckers so, but they didn't want to listen. Now look where we at.
Yeah.
So break it down.
We're gonna talk about that too.
You got some UFO shit. Me, Latrice cousin.
It's gonna be mostly politics, but you ready to kick this thing off?
Let's do this. God's good. It's bad deep. You know what I'm talking about? Raw.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Okay, may today bring you unexpected peace, strength for every challenge, and quiet reminders that God is still with you through it all. The Lord watches over you. Psalms chapter 121, verse 5. I will bless you and make you a blessing to others. Genesis chapter 12, verse 12. And show me the right path, O Lord. Point out the road for me to follow. Lead me by your truth and teach me, for you are the God who saves me. Right. All day long I put my hope in you. Amen.
That's right. Trust in him, believe in him, and praise him. Because without God and Jesus, and I'm telling him what we'll be at.
Exactly.
So, exactly. I love him. And I'm always gonna praise him and shout him out.
What's up, Phoenix? Phoenix, thank you, Latrice. Thank you. Hey, welcome, Phoenix. Welcome.
What's up, bro? Phoenix in
Hey, I was talking about aliens yesterday, man. I was talking about Mars. You got to go back and check it out, bro. You got to go back and check it out. And I did see your email about the galaxies and everything. And they want us to believe that we're the only ones out here. You know that's a damn lie. There is 650,000 galaxies, and you want us to think the universe is teeming with life. And a lot of it has come here. You know? So, yeah.
You think yeah.
So, man.
And more shit out there that they don't want to know.
Absolutely.
But they there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Look here, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some good ones out there, some good people.
Absolutely.
Half of them don't look like monsters. You feel me? They look like me and you.
And some of them do look like monsters too.
Some of them do. Some of them do. Some of them don't.
Yeah. And some of them look just like us. So let's go and get this show on the road. You remember I was talking about Caitlin Clark and about how right-wing media lose their shit whenever she get fouled hard? Remember I told you? Did you see?
You talking about little fitness thing?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I went to the website. Yeah, I noticed that when I clicked on it, because I tried to save the image, I noticed that you can move it around. That's tight. Yes, I saw that. Appreciate that, Phoenix. Appreciate that.
Shout out to Phoenix, my bro.
But
that was good.
Phoenix, yesterday, did you see that they found a third doorway on Mars? A third doorway on Mars. Hold on, let me see if I can. Did you see that? Were you able to go back and see that yesterday, Phoenix? Let me see if I can show him that before I get into it, because I really wanted Phoenix to see that.
You got it.
Yeah, I got to read. Let me re-upload it. I want him to see that. They found a third doorway on Mars. And because I really wanted him to see that yesterday. Where is that? Okay, yeah, here it is right here. Okay. But like I said, they can tell us everything. Oh, he said he saw it. Okay, well, I don't have to show it. Okay, he said he saw it. Okay. Well, like I said, expect more and more things like this to come out. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if they show an entity on Mars. That's coming. That is coming eventually.
Look, they're gonna be a time.
But why?
They're not gonna keep hiding shit. It coming out. You feel me?
Wow, really, Phoenix? Did not know that. Wow, that's amazing.
See,
what's up?
I said they ain't gonna keep hiding. They can't continue to keep hiding this shit. It's leaking out.
Well,
I already know on Mars and Venus, all of them have humans on there. Have a whole cities. You feel me? So come on now.
Well, what we're dealing with right now is a soft disclosure. They're leaking stuff out slowly but surely, and I like the way they're doing it because it's a build-up. Because eventually, I'm going to make a prediction right. I'm going to make a prediction right here, right now. Eventually, they're going to show pictures of alien beings. That is coming. That is coming.
They don't want nobody to know Venus look like paradise. If they show Venus and look better than Earth, you know a lot of people want to go to Venus, want to leave Earth.
You're right, but they can't go. But you remember yesterday. Here's the link. Okay, thank you, Phoenix. Thank you.
What's up, bro?
I'll save that.
Shout out to Phoenix again.
Good looking out. Good looking out. And every time they break UFO news, you know I'm going to break it on here. So yeah. So yeah, I want to talk about.
I can't find it. I wish I could find it.
I got my ways of finding it, but I want to talk about like right-wing media is trying to turn what's going on in a hard foul into a white oppression, and there's really a clear pic of the city on Mars called Atlantis Crater. What's up, Lazarus?
See what I told you. He just said. I knew it.
Let me say that.
I knew it.
Let me say that.
I knew it.
Like, come in. I got to research that. Shout out to Lazarus. Thank you.
Lazarus. What's up, bro?
Okay. Shout out to him. Okay. So yeah, they're trying to turn this into some kind of white oppression. Every time Caitlin Clark get a hard foul, now Sophie Cunningham is getting fouled hard, and now they're trying to say she is a victim of racism. And bro, you remember? Thank you. You remember I told you I was talking about this yesterday? Now they're trying to say that now people on the right are saying that they're considering pressing charges now against these WNBA players who foul people hard. I've never seen that. I mean, sports is physical. Football is physical. Basketball is physical. But this is the first time that I've seen
get fouled and nothing happened. And it's all due to sport.
This is the first time.
When white people get fouled, or women, it's a big deal. It's racist, man.
But they're talking about filing charges.
Nah, go on with that.
They're talking about filing charges. I have never seen. This will be the first time I see an athlete get charged with assault and battery for fouling somebody hard. I mean, I've never heard of this. The first ever. Can you charge somebody
for
assault and battery?
No.
They're talking about doing it.
Look,
they're talking about charging.
They picking. Move them up.
Yeah, they're talking about charging.
I ain't standing there. Hey, look. White people, black people.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Go ahead and do y'all thing. Let them other sellouts, crazy motherfuckers, they ain't got a bill of sense, say and do whatever the fuck they want. They sick in the head. We ain't about that. We together. You feel me? We all the same. We just in different colors, but we all got love for each other.
Absolutely,
so
absolutely.
Play the motherfucking game and let the other shit go on and let them play the way the fuck they want to play for right now because they hurting themselves. So don't even feed into this shit, dog.
Right. So these WNBA, just know that her name is DeJounte Carrington. She's the one that found Sophie Cunningham hard. She's about to get a bunch of death threats. Because every time a black WNBA player found Caitlin Clark hard, and found, every time there's a situation like this, those black players get death threats. So I can imagine the death threats are on the way.
You just can't make this shit up.
Hey, bro, did you see a video, and this don't help anything, there was a mentally disturbed man who had mental issues, and he was going around just knocking out white women? Did you see that video?
No.
Yeah, my brother showed me this yesterday after we got off. He has mental issues, and his sister tried to have him committed a bunch of times, but they kept releasing him. And he was just going around just knocking out white women. And then he said something about Trump. Fair use. This is from the Daily Mail.
I ain't knowing about that.
And you can listen to him and tell nothing he was saying make any sense that he was there like he was mentally ill. You listen to him.
21st, the second one, my son was real crib from the Southside apartment. But you killing my kid and the tapes and everywhere. That's
so you can clearly tell he disturbed.
Yeah,
that's the real issue. Nah, don't wait to me. Kill you so.
You know what? They're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him.
You wanna run? You said that? And that other mother who raped my son Elijah, I'm gonna kill you.
They gonna kill him.
So this video is going viral. It's all on right-wing media.
Hey, they better get him somewhere before the police kill him.
You know the thing I hate about stuff like this? First of all, he should never been let out if he had mental issues.
And they know
he should never been let out.
Yeah,
clearly has mental issues. All right. But the thing I hate about this is that that the racist is going to use this to further divide us and try to make this out to be some sort of black oppression.
Animal, dangerous.
Yeah,
violent,
because
right.
It's unfortunate, but I would not be surprised if the people that want to divide us even further is going to use this as yet another example of black on white aggression.
Well, go both ways, D. We can use
I know it does. I know it does. But, you know,
hey, wait.
You know,
look, too wrong to make no right.
I agree. He needs to be locked up.
Yeah, he do. But
he should never been let out in the first place.
Yeah,
but
too wrong.
It's kind of like when that young lady was stabbed in the subway, the White House blew that up and tried to turn it to some kind of black on white aggression. You know, Trump tried to blow it up. You know, Republicans really made a big deal out of that. If you remember that Cincinnati brawl, where there was that black and white brawl, where the white guy was, started the whole thing, and they only showed the video where the black people were beating up the white people, and then they tried to turn that into this whole black on white aggression, And then you remember this video where this kid attacked this teacher, taking this video game. They tried to make right-wing media is going to amplify this stuff.
He was special needs too, right?
Yeah, he was. He had mental issues too. But they're going to try to use this to further sow a wedge. The Brandon Tatum. I know they're going to take this stuff, the Jake Lang and the Brandon Tatum, Benny Johnson and Jesse Waters. I expect they're going to be showing a lot of this stuff on Fox News and on right-wing media.
But they can show that, but they can't show the hanging though.
Right, exactly.
The black people. Exactly. That's wrong.
Exactly.
Like I said, we don't condone none of this shit. When you wrong,
right,
you're wrong.
Absolutely.
So we don't trip like that. So but they don't get that boy off the street, they're gonna kill him.
Well, there's a lot of anti-black hate in America, and they're just going to add to it if you already hate black people, this gonna confirm your hate for black people.
When this came out? When this came out?
This just happened like the other day, like yesterday, I think.
So he already in jail, right?
Story. Yeah, he's been locked up.
Well, let him stay in there.
I'm glad he has.
Yeah, let him stay in there.
Kill somebody.
Yeah.
You know, people don't talk about this in America, but we have a mental crisis in America.
Bad.
And it's totally ignored in America.
Bad.
And we talking about all races. We talking about, that's why you seeing all these mass shootings. That's why you seeing all this weird shit going on. People are highly stressed out. People are overworked. People are struggling. And we have a mental illness crisis in America.
And like you said, they don't
and it's largely ignored.
Yeah, and one thing, because you know what? Because of that, that's why shit happened like it happened. See what he did, right?
Exactly.
That shit could be very dangerous. You're right. And they go for any color, white, black, Chinese, whatever, whoever. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think this was racially motivated. I really don't. You know, the women that just happened to be walking past him just happened to be white. And if there had been a black woman walking past, he probably would attack them too. Because he was just mentally disturbed. But that, like I said, Brandon Tatum and all of them are going to take this and use this to say, hey, we try to tell you these black people are harassing white people. So you know that's coming. You know that's coming. You know.
Sick in the head, boy. Sick in the head. And look, Ray J and old boy trying to boss in the rain, D. But go ahead. I'm watching.
Yeah. You know I'm going to go back and watch.
This, I mean, you can't make this shit up. But go ahead.
You know, I want to talk about Trump refusing to let go that nobody vandalized that pool. He won't let it go because his ego. You know, we need to have, next time we elect a president, they need to have like a kind of mental examination to make sure that they're not an ego narcissistic maniac. Because right now we are seeing an ego maniac on what's up, Will? God is good. All the time, God is good. What's up, Will?
All the time,
this guy. The reason why, one of the biggest reasons why Trump cannot be a great president is because his massive ego.
That's it.
He refused to be. He think he's right about everything.
Everything.
That's why he surrounded himself with nothing but yes men. He cannot be wrong. He will not. That's just like the 2020 election. He lost. He can't let it go because it hurts his ego. It's a shot to his ego. His ego would not allow him to accept the fact that he lost. That's why he's trying to rewrite reality right now. And the same thing about this pool. He was wrong. There was no vandalizing of that pool. Just let the shit go. There's so many things in the world you can be focused on. You got the Iran war going on. You got inflation. You got all this stuff, gas prices going through the roof. Can't you focus on that instead of arguing and posting stuff in the middle of the night about the pool being vandalized when there's no evidence this man did this? And this points to what I call a psychological.
Little things.
You see all the wig memes? Oh yes, I have seen some of those. Yes, I have seen some of those, Phoenix. Yes, sir, I have. I know what you're talking about.
Damn.
But yeah. Why does the president of the United States, why is he allowed to slander people and not be held accountable? But if you say something about him, he sues the break off you. I mean, when the Supreme Court gave him immunity, that does not mean he's free to slander people like he's doing. He is slandering this man's name. This man did not, there's no evidence of it. That's why they dropped the charges. But because of his massive ego, he refused to let it go.
He just gonna
let it go.
This man did something he didn't do.
Right.
So he did do it, but he didn't do it.
Right.
Yeah, something wrong here, D.
Right.
And I'm glad you're calling this shit out.
That's a mental issue. That is a mental issue. And I do want to talk about, they asked Trump about the economy, right? And, all right, he gave himself A on the economy.
You know that's a goddamn lie.
His ego. He's an ego narcissistic maniac.
But you know that's a damn lie.
He's all on TV calling himself the greatest president ever. He's saying that everything is cheap. He's the one who drove it over. Exactly. Exactly, Phoenix. Exactly. But he don't take accountability for nothing. it's everybody else's fault. But he's all on TV trying to gaslight us. Yeah, I believe that, Will. I believe that. I believe that. He's trying to tell us that everything is cheap.
A lot of
Everything
people
is
say that.
He's the greatest president ever.
People trying to look over, Will, and sweep this shit up on the rug, but had it been Joe Biden, he'd be all up in here. Remember that, D? It's about Joe Biden, something wrong with him?
Right. That the polls that's coming out showing that the American people are not satisfied with the direction of the country is all fake. Exactly. So he's saying that the polls that are coming out are fake. All right. See, this what happens when you're dealing with a narcissist with an ego, all right, who has surrounded himself with nothing but ass lickers who only reaffirms his delusion. He has nobody in his camp. Right, yeah, right here. He said his approval rate is actually 150%. Talking about, and they called Joe Biden, they said he had dementia. They said Joe Biden was delusional. This sounds like a man that has lost touch with reality. He has completely lost touch with, and see, I kind of understand. Yep. Right, exactly, Phoenix, exactly.
Something wrong, Phoenix. Something's wrong, bro. That's why it's time for him to get him on out of there.
But I kind of understand why Trump can't relate to us, because look at all the money he's making right now. Him and his family are making money every day. They're making millions and billions of dollars right now. So it's impossible for him to understand what we're feeling. How can you expect a rich man who's always had money to understand the everyday struggles of the American people? You can't. All right? Now, he said that everything is cheap. He's in the middle of the night posting images of him as a general and saying he's going to run in 2028. He's delusional right now. He's delusional right now.
He put that out there like that? Okay.
Yeah, he put that out there. Now, he's saying that everything is cheap. He's saying that everything is cheap. People are keeping track with the prices. No, it's not. That is proof right there that everything is going up since he took office.
Break it down.
That is proof.
Break it down.
All right? Now he surrounded himself with ass lickers who's afraid to tell him the truth, because guess what? If you tell him the truth, guess what's going to happen? You remember when this woman put out those job numbers and it wasn't good, and he fired that woman? Yeah, he fired that woman and said that she made those up to make him look bad. He slandered that woman's name and fired her because he didn't like the numbers, and the numbers weren't right. All right, because his massive ego. And then they saw he had that meltdown on Meet the Press because the woman told him the truth that he lost the 2020 election. Imagine being a part of his staff, his cabinet, and you want to tell him the truth.
When they got deal with and Smith.
No, wait a minute. Imagine being part of his cabinet, and you want to go and say, Mr. President, you suck right now. The American people are not happy with your policies. You know what's going to happen? He is going to lose it. You can't tell him. The biggest part to making a president great is you got to be willing to hear the truth, whether it's good or bad.
There you go.
Whether it's good or bad.
There you go.
All right? But this Trump, because his massive ego, you are not allowed to tell him nothing bad. So all they do is gaslight him and tell him what he wants to hear. All right? Because he just went out there last night and posted a fake poll graph. All right? And I'm assuming that came from his staff. So they giving him fake shit to justify his
to
make him happy. So his staff, to massage his ego, is giving him fake polls and graphs to massage his ego. So right now he's in a bubble. He don't even know really what's going on. So if you think everything is perfect, then there's no need for him to fix anything. That's why he's not doing anything. Now, Fox News,
fake reality, in the real reality, nobody likes him. He's fucked up.
Fox News
that's on real.
to my surprise, is telling their viewers the truth about how bad it is.
Come
you
on
see
now.
that? Fox Business
I
reporter shares disappointing weak jobs report, and then this guy had a meltdown on Fox News saying that Republicans are not doing anything. They are not doing anything to help. Can anybody name one policy Republicans have passed that actually benefited the American people? You can't name one.
No.
Everything they've done is catered to Trump's ego. Everything. The ballroom, the pool, that jet is all about what Trump's want. That's it. That slush fund, nothing about the American people. And this guy called out this dude here. He called him out and saying they're not doing anything to help. This is Fox News. This is Fox News calling out Republicans and saying you guys are not doing shit for the American people. They're not. They're not. And then to top it off, they saying that we lost 23,000 jobs.
Yeah, I believe.
We lost 23.
I believe.
Maybe the border, but don't like how it was handled though. Right, Phoenix? Right. Right.
Gee, we see the situation. Look what happened down here in Georgia. All these jobs, some of them leaving because they don't have the funds, the money to keep it up. So,
right.
Yeah,
right.
it's fun, man.
Well,
due time, shit is going to change with Democrats getting out, and hopefully when his time is up, if it ain't up early, but Democrat got a lot of work to do.
Well, Phoenix, I would give Trump credit on that border, but 2 years into the last 2 years of Joe Biden's presidency, those numbers had dropped dramatically. The border crossings, they had dropped dramatically. Mexico did a great job in stopping people from crossing into America. Look it up. And then Joe Biden was about to pass a bill that would have shut the border down that Republicans backed, and Trump stopped that. So at first I was going to give Trump credit for the border, but go look it up. The last 2 years of Joe Biden's presidency, that border was damn near closed, damn near. And then Joe tried to pass a bill that he allowed Republicans to write. They was going to pass the bill that would have shut that border down completely until Trump stopped it, because he wanted to use that as a weapon. Right, exactly. So Phoenix I'm talking about. So I really can't give Trump credit for that border because Joe was going to shut it down, but Trump stopped it. Yeah, Trump stopped it. Now, I want to talk about that we lost 23,000 jobs in June. Now, for those who want to debate me about Trump being a better president than Joe, here are the facts. Here are the facts. As you see the job creation under Joe, you see all those tall lines? That was Joe. Then you see where it started to drop. That's when Trump took over. So for the people that want to debate me, thank you. Yeah, no problem, Phoenix, no problem.
You know what's
for the
up, bro?
people that want to debate me about Trump being a better president than Joe, the numbers don't reflect that. It don't. You see where the numbers went down under Trump while Joe, and we were coming out of COVID. Remember, we were coming out of COVID. We was coming out of a pandemic. And Joe Biden still had better numbers than Trump. So all these Trump supporters that want to come in and say Trump was a better president, the numbers don't reflect that. Look at that. Look at that bar. And this is all due to Trump's policies.
But dear, you really had to put that up. But I feel you on that. That's a receipt.
I'm giving you proof. But yeah, we get a shadow ban. We get our channel taken from us.
We about real life right now.
We get called fake news. But everything we said is coming true.
Yeah. We knew all. You know what you're talking about, D. They just don't want to admit it. But I'm gonna admit it for them. Yes, my brother said this shit was gonna happen. It was way before this motherfucker. The first time he was in, it was kind of bad, but it wasn't worse off than what we is now. But this is worse.
Right.
So you had to show that and what's going on now. So fuck that. And fuck his supporters. Because I don't give a fuck. If you gonna support that shit and this type of motherfucker, you ain't shit to me. That's real talk.
Right. But my thing about it is that he's trying to gaslight. He's sending these people out here. Did you see that he didn't take responsibility for nothing? Did you see that shit?
He fucked up.
Trump just said that the economy, the issues with the economy, has nothing to do with him. It's Republicans' fault. I repeat that. He just threw his own party.
And then he's saying that They ain't trying to clap back on it. They just take it. They just take
He's saying that the American people are not angry at me. They're angry at the Republicans. Even though it's his politics. That you remember when I told you that Trump would never take responsibility for nothing. Nothing is never his fault. Just remember now, the first year in office, when he started crashing the economy, who he kept blaming? It was Biden's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Now they say, give us a year. Hold on. You remember? Hold on. Let me play you a clip. This is before Trump took office. His people went on these shows, these Sunday shows, saying, hey, Joe Biden gave us a great economy. The economy was great. Fair use. Look at this.
President's inheriting a very good economy, a very stable economy. We have real solid economic growth. We have real job growth. We have a very
This is before he took office now. This guy, one of Trump's people, went on Face the Nation and said, hey, Joe Biden gave us a great economy. All right? So when Joe gave Trump, when he handed over to him, everything was going down. Inflation was going down. All right? We had some of the lowest unemployment percentage in 50 years. Everything was trending in the right direction. And this guy said it. Let me let you hear what he said.
A very stable economy. Inheriting a very good economy, a very stable economy. We have real solid economic growth. We have real job growth. We have real wage growth. And I think some of the wage growth that we're seeing, we've seen a lot of these union contracts be renegotiated in the second half of this year. Those wages feed through the economy. They feed through as inflation. So the economy that the president's inheriting is quite strong. I think it will continue to stay quite strong.
See that? See, he's acknowledging that Trump was handed a great economy. So what you're saying now is because of Trump's policies. That's what you're saying now. It's because of the tariffs. And you got to remember, before he took office, you remember all of these CEOs over these companies was writing him letters begging him not to do tariffs because they're going to increase inflation. And Trump was like, screw them, we're going to do it anyway. And inflation went up through the roof. All right. And then he did the Iran war, which is a mess now. They're sending the gas. So everything that's happening is because of Donald Trump's policies. All right? You can get mad all you want. These are the facts. All right? And he's not taking responsibility.
They get mad. Get mad, motherfucker. I'm mad. We the mad. We are mad. American people are mad. So fuck.
How can you think? Y'all remember the 3 months into his presidency, Scott Bessent went on like all these Sunday shows saying, well, give us a year, then you're going to see Trump policies take effect. And everything is going to get cheaper. You're going to see wages go up. And you're going to see the economy get better. We are well over a year and a half into his presidency, and things are getting worse. So now they can't blame, Trump cannot blame Biden anymore. So now he's just saying it's Republicans' fault. So he's just throwing them under the bus.
And they ain't clapping back. They ain't saying that.
Anything. And guess what? Guess who's going to pay? You know, Trump is never held accountable for nothing. Guess who's going to pay in the midterms? His party, not him. They're going to pay for his policies, not him. So he's not taking responsibility for anything. So how can you fix something if nothing's not your fault? He can't take responsibility for none of this shit. And then he got these people going on these Sunday shows, gaslighting us and trying to make up excuses. So now they're just throwing out anything. This dude trying to say snow was the reason why the economy is bad. I mean, they just throwing anything out there to try to gaslight us to believe that none of this has anything to do with Trump. And even his supporters are calling him out, telling him, cut the bullshit. This is your fault. Even his own supporters are waking up and realizing they're saying that MAGA is turning on him. You know why? Because it's hitting their pockets.
Stand them up.
That's why. All right? And you know what else? Like I said, Fox News is calling him out. Fox News. But see, we get shadow banned, we get our channel taken, and we get called fake news. But Fox News is only repeating what we've been saying. All right? Even Karl Rove is calling him out. His own party, his own supporters are calling him out for sucking. And guess what else? The CEO of ExxonMobil just said that gas is going to go up even higher. You think it's bad now? He's saying that, and guess what? He didn't come out directly said. He indirectly blamed Trump. He said we're going to increase gas prices because of the Iran war. So it's already high as it is. He said it's going to go up higher than that.
We ain't seen nothing yet, right?
No, we have not. He said it's going to go up even higher than that. All right. And Trump just came out and saying that gas prices are going to go up higher. So even he's saying, hey, get ready because it's going to go up even higher.
So people just
gas prices are going to go up even higher. But nothing is his fault.
He just going to walk and get the bicycle get on the bus. If it gets that high, it's going to be pitiful. But hold on, my people.
And
that nightmare will be over.
This is he doesn't. Let me tell you something. If he thinks he's the greatest president ever, he doesn't care. He don't care. People need to get that through their thick head. What's up, everyone? Impeach and remove the federal rapist or warmongering bill. What's up? What's up, Matt? What's up, Matt?
That's a good one.
Shout out to Matt. Matt Blank is in here. He doesn't care about the American people. He don't. He's just stuffing his pockets, and he's enriching him and his family. And that's it. He don't care about the American people. He said he didn't care. You remember? He's on tape twice saying he didn't give a damn. He don't. So MAGA, get it through your thick head. He don't care about y'all.
No, he don't.
He never did. All right? Now, all he cares about is that ballroom.
That's it.
Okay, you want to know what Trump cares about? What he posts about in the middle of the night. And what he posts about in the middle of the night is the ballroom. He wants that ballroom. All right? That's his legacy. And then he's putting a helipad in front of the White House. See, this is the stuff Trump likes to do. This is real estate acumen coming out. He's just renovating Washington. This is what he enjoys doing. He don't care about helping the American people. He never did. He just gaslit them to get in there. But this is stuff he enjoys. All right? He cares about that ballroom.
And he got looking bad, too. Bro. He got that
Me too, man.
Bad.
Me too. Me too.
Got that shit looking bad. But, hey,
but
they got that ballroom on hold, right?
Yeah, they got it on hold. Yes. But they're going to have to put something there. They can't let it stay there.
That look bad.
Yeah, they can't let it. They're going to have to build that ballroom. They can't leave it like that.
Or build something.
They're going to put something there.
Yeah, that's trash. That's trash.
Right. So he's building he's renovating the White House like it's his house. The White House is America's house.
Yeah, like he'll never leave.
And that tells me, yeah, he's acting like that's his house. All right? That tells me that he's not planning to leave.
Leave it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, he literally just
think a motherfucker out that last time.
He literally just posted Trump 2028.
He's been never been the president.
Look, let me tell you.
He's never been the goddamn president.
Let me tell you. If he's doing this much renovation to the White House, he's customizing the White House to his like it's his house.
Yeah.
He's not planning on leaving.
Leaving.
I'm telling you now. He's not planning on leaving.
Unless Satan call him home, but
it was hard to get him out the first time. He's not leaving. Right, man. Right. But look, how is it that America is broke and we don't have no money, but we got money for all of this shit? Oh, really? Really, Phoenix?
Dang.
I did not know that. But think about this now. Think about the cuts they made to Medicaid, to cancer research, to SNAP, to all this stuff, to healthcare. Think about this now. They said we don't have any money for any of that. But we, the taxpayer, had to pay $400 million to retrofit his private jet given to him by that Qatar jet. Think about this. We have $400 million to retrofit that jet. Everybody told him not to get in the first place. Now they're saying he don't even want to use it anymore. So we just wasted $400 million that could have went towards cancer research. He didn't like it. So, yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's right, he did. He did, Phoenix. He did. So we got $400 million for that Qatar jet that he's afraid to fly in now. Imagine what that $400 million could have done to help the American people.
Yeah.
All right. Now, and also
the one that voted him in there. You're right.
We're being billed $600 million for the ballroom. He said would not cost us a dime. So if you add $600 million for the ballroom, and then you add $400 million for the Qatar jet, how much is that? That's $1 trillion that went on his shit. I repeat, $1 trillion of taxpayers' money went for shit he wanted. The ballroom and that private jet and that Qatar jet he was told not to get in the first place. And guess what? But we ain't got no money to help the American people. But we got all the money in the world for his projects. We got money to paint these statues gold. We got money for that. We got money to build his ark. We got money for that pool, reflective pool. He just threw away $14 million to a contractor who had no skills in fixing that pool. So we just wasted $14 million. Then it came out that we wasted $30 million on that Freedom UFC event. We wasted $30 million. So we got all this money for the stuff he wants, for the helipad, for the ballroom, for this shit here, but nothing for the American people.
And some of his supporters
who are hurting, who are begging for relief.
And smell what this motherfucker trying to do and talk about it, you feel better. Don't be pissed off because you talking about it. This some fucked up shit, D. You right. All that money going away from that, just throwing away like ain't shit. And you got people at home going through it.
I have never seen a president, I mean for real, actually come out and not do anything for the American people. Nothing.
That's fucked up.
I mean, can you point to anything he's done outside of get out there and enrich? I mean, think about this. Look, listen. Think about this.
That's what he doing.
Right, exactly, man.
That's right.
Look, Republicans are there to lower gas prices to help us out. Can you name one thing they've done? One thing? Can you name one? They control the entire government. They can't put this on Democrats. What have they done that benefited the American people?
Nothing.
Not one thing. Not one thing. And now John Thune is on his shit list now because he wants John Thune to pass the SAVE Act. I call it to save his ass from impeachment act. That's what it is. He wants John Thune. He's trying to use his presidential powers to rig the election to keep that power. That's what he's actually trying to do. He's begging the Supreme Court. Have you ever seen a president constantly run to the Supreme Court to beg them to give him powers to take over the election?
The MAGA court.
Rig it in his favor.
That's exactly what it is. The MAGA court. It's not the United States court no more. It's Supreme Court. It's the MAGA. They run this shit.
That SAVE Act is not getting passed.
Nah.
He might as well leave that shit alone. John Thune said that is dead in the water.
Bro.
That's not getting passed.
America up.
All right. Well, and that SAVE Act, he's trying to make it. Trump is trying to make it next to.
Fuck out of here, Trump.
He's trying to make it next to impossible for people to vote, which benefits the Republicans. Everything he's doing, all the steps he's taking, when it comes to redrawing the maps, to trying to stop mail-in ballots, everything he's doing benefit Republicans. And he's trying to use this false narrative that the election was stolen from him to justify him cheating. And so now John Thune is on his shit list now. And I don't think John Thune likes him. Think about this. They say Republicans hated Trump before he got in office, but now that he's blaming everything on them and saying that everything that's going on in the country is not his fault, it's Republicans' fault. Imagine what they're saying about him right now.
Bad.
Think about that now.
Bad.
Trump is blaming everything on his own party. It has nothing to do with him. But if you think they hated him before, imagine how they feel right now.
They talking about this man so bad, this shit that I don't want to repeat. And then if you do, you got to get on your knees and beg God to forgive you. This man is evil.
Yeah. Think about that. He is the first president to not take responsibility for nothing. Even though everything that's going on right now is because of his policies now.
Yeah.
All right. He decided to go to war with Iran, and he decided to implement tariffs. This has nothing to do with Republicans. Republicans could have stopped him, but they're afraid of him, so they didn't. But these are his policies that he implemented. And he's saying that it's not my fault. It's Republicans' fault. So imagine how much hate they got towards him right now. Could you imagine what they're saying about Trump behind it? You remember Marjorie Taylor Greene came out and said that Chris Christie said that Republicans hate him? Secretly, that among each other, they call him every name in the book. Could you imagine what they're saying about him now? If he came out and put him on the bus? And guess what else he said? He's not campaigning for him either. He's not going to campaign for him either.
Wait a minute.
But you know what I say? You know what I say for the Republican Party? Good. Y'all created this monster. So now y'all live by the sword, you die by the sword. All right? Y'all didn't stand up to him. Y'all wouldn't hold him accountable for anything. And now he's destroying the country. And now he's throwing y'all on the bus. He's throwing y'all on the bus. You know. And I want to talk about this Dr. Fauci thing. I don't think Dr. Fauci is going to jail. I don't think he is. And you may not be happy with the lockdown the way it went, but you got to hold Trump accountable too. They had a COVID response team. Trump was involved in that. Mike Pence was involved in that. A bunch of Republicans was on that COVID response team. All right. If you got issues with the way that was handled, well, why aren't you calling Mike Pence in to talk to him about it too?
That's
why aren't you talking to Trump about it? Trump, okay, he was the president. He okayed everything.
He did.
Yeah. So
and then he took the shot too, then.
Yeah, he did.
So
and I also want to talk about, he definitely blamed Melania for the ED. We were faced with so many unknowns and took precaution. I got no issue with it. I don't either, Matt. We've never had an issue like that where they shut down the entire country. But Dr. Fauci is not the president.
Wait, 2 years, did it? A year or two?
A year. The vaccine came out. But Rand Paul hates Dr. Fauci. He hates Dr. Fauci. All right? He hates Dr. Fauci. Now, do I agree with everything that Dr. Fauci says? No. But I don't hate the man. I really don't. And
how old is he?
Dr. Fauci's got to be like in his 70s. He's in his 70s. But I do want to talk about how RFK went on State of the Union.
He lost
Dr. Fauci about the shutdown, the lockdown, and all that shit. And about vaccines. But I want to tell you that all these people that was against the vaccine, and look, I'm not promoting the vaccine at all. To each his own. But all of the people that was against the vaccine took the shit. You know what I'm saying? And RFK refused to admit, he claimed he didn't take the shot, but his wife and kids did. Yeah, he did, Matt. Yeah, he did. His wife and kids took it. And again, RFK is an anti-vaxxer. You think that he would have sent out if the vaccine was as bad as he said, that he's been saying for years? You got to remember, RFK made millions off anti-vaccines rhetoric. He made millions. He wrote books about it. He made a lot of money off of that shit. He got rich off this whole anti-vaxxer shit. But yet, his wife took the vaccine, and his kids took the vaccine.
How many kids did that?
If they did, he did.
How many kids? Yeah. How many?
I'm not sure how many he got, but if they took it, he took it. They remind you. Exactly, man. Exactly.
Right.
And let me remind you, Laura Ingraham, she is trashing Dr. Fauci and about the vaccines, but I just now found out that her brother outed her. She took it too.
Wait a minute.
You remember during that time she was against
some motherfucking clown.
She took it too. Her brother said she took it.
She talking all that shit and she took the shot too.
She took it.
Move up.
She was on Fox News advocating against it. And not only that, do you remember the entire Fox News team took the shot, including Tucker Carlson?
What you do for attention, for clout, and money.
It was Fox News that was pushing that shit, the anti-vaccine rhetoric, and everybody damn near at Fox News took it.
Damn.
Look at the headline.
And all I'm trying to put that man in jail.
90% of Fox News took it. And yet
I believe
not to take it. And RFK confirmed all of his kids took. So if you against the anti-vax, if you was that
why
much
the
fuck you let your kids take it? Couldn't he have provided the information to prove to them that it was deadly?
There you go, Matt. Just looking for
right.
They don't. Right. Because they know they're in the shit. They're in the shithole. They know they're in the dark. Nobody don't like them. And they will be voted out. So yeah, you're right, man. Time to go.
Yeah. And then I want to talk about this Iran war. Now, this Iran war, Iran know that they got Trump on the ropes. They know they got Trump on the ropes. All right. Do you notice how Iran make Trump look crazy? They already think Trump is crazy on the world stage. But they add to it. Because Trump would come out and say, hey, Iran wants to make a deal. And then Iran will come back out. See, and I don't believe that. Trump will come out and say, Iran wants to make a deal. We're going to make a deal. I mean, this is like, they're keeping count of how many times Trump comes out. This is like an every week thing. He comes out and says, oh, we got a deal. We're going to deal. So right now, we're at 48 times. I repeat, 48 times Trump has said Iran wants to make a deal. All right, at some point, you got to tune them out. You're just talking. And then Iran come right back out and say, hey, we don't know what he's talking about. Like literally the next day, they just look for, literally the next day, Trump will come out and say, we got a deal in the works. Iran will come out and say, we don't know what he's talking about. All right.
Bullshit.
All right. Now that was a report that came out and said that we're low on long range missiles because we've been dropping bombs on Iran, who don't seem to care at all. All right. And it doesn't seem to be working because they're still shooting. They're still firing back. So what are we destroying if they're still shooting back at us? All right. But a report came out.
Are you telling me that he ain't showing no stopping them and that?
Yeah, because they're still firing back at our allies. They're still shooting missiles at our bases. So what are they destroying? They're still shooting back at us. All right. Now, it came out, and I believe this report that we're getting low on ammunition. It's the new Trump's healthcare. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. Exactly. I tell you, Trump is what I call the gaslighter in chief. All right. It makes sense. Y'all remember about 8-9 years ago when Trump started his own, he got kicked off Twitter because of January 6th. And then Trump came back and started his own website, Truth Social. And a lot of people are like, why is he doing that? And then Elon Musk bought Twitter because they know how powerful misinformation is.
Mm-hmm.
They know that you can get people to vote. If you flood the zone with so much misinformation, you can get people to vote against their own interests. And right now, they got the Democrats on the ropes.
You see, because misinformation got him in it.
Yes. Facts.
You're right.
Facts. That's why so many supporters are coming out and saying, we got duped. We got conned because of misinformation. And right now, the Democrats still don't seem to know how to deal with how to combat so much misinformation that's been spread by. He goes on his website and put out so much false information. It's ridiculous. And he know he got these people, a lot of these people brainwashed.
Yeah.
But a lot of these people are starting to come out of it because it's hitting them in the pocket.
In the pocket.
You can be brainwashed when you go to that damn grocery store and you go to that gas pump and you see how much your damn gas is. At some point, that brainwash gonna snap. All right. But but he's using that to his benefit. Exactly, Phoenix, exactly. So, so I believe this report that we are low on ammunition. I believe that report. Now, he went to Pete Hegseth, who's been caught
with don't know shit.
So many lies.
He don't know shit either.
So, he's been caught in so many lies.
Like his ass either.
With widows like Elon Musk controlling the algorithm. It's hard to fight. Right. Right. And let me tell you something, man. I'm worried about 2028. You think with how bad Republicans suck right now, you think that they'd be out of office for 10 to 20 years. But I am worried about misinformation because the Democrats have yet figured out how to combat misinformation. I have not seen them develop an apparatus to combat so many lies coming from Trump and his administration. They still dominate when it comes to misinformation. They still dominate. But he went to Pete Hegseth and asked Pete Hegseth, are we really low on ammunition? And when I saw that headline, I said, I guarantee you Pete Hegseth's not going to tell him the truth. That's why he hired Pete Hegseth. He is a yes man. Then when he tells the truth, because if you tell him the truth, then he's going to have a meltdown. All right? So, just like I thought, Pete Hegseth came out and told him it's not true because he don't want to deal with Trump's wrath. Because if you tell him the truth, guess what's going to happen? Another meltdown coming.
Well, I'm going to keep praying. Keep praying. It's going
right, Phoenix. Right, Phoenix. Right, Phoenix. Right.
And get them motherfuckers out there. They crazy. They ain't got a business in. Don't know what the fuck they doing. And they got to go.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
We tired of them now.
Thanks.
And that's the truth.
Do you
want to hear that? Fuck that. You got to go, man.
But let me ask you this. Do you honestly think Pete Hegseth is going to tell Trump the truth? You remember I told you last week that a lot of Republicans are blaming Hegseth for not telling Trump the truth? But that's exactly why he put Pete Hegseth there.
Yeah, but he don't want to hear the truth.
Around him because he don't want to hear the truth.
No, he don't.
He don't want to hear the truth. That's why the first term we did not get in these stupid wars because he had people with sense. They stopped him from doing this crazy shit. And just like on course, Pete Hegseth told him that's not true. Because he don't want to upset Trump. They don't want to make him mad. So now we're stuck in this disaster right now. All right? And we're stuck with a president.
We're stuck with the president, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're stuck with that too.
Living in his own bubble. And now, check this out. Iran has gotten cocky now. Now Iran know that they got the world economy in their hands. Iran know they have leverage now. I repeat, Iran has leverage now.
Well, somebody need to tell Trump stinking ass you don't put out more.
Nobody knew. Nobody knew
they don't mind that.
The Strait of Hormuz was to the world's economy.
Yeah,
I did not realize if you close that down, then that's gonna increase. That's gonna throw the world economy into a tailspin. And now Trump has given them leverage. Now they're coming back and making demands with Trump and telling Trump, look, either you do what we tell you to do, or we're going to keep that strait closed. And there seems to be a damn thing they can do about it. All right? There have been ships that tried to go through because Trump told them it's open. And they blew it up. Iran blew it up, blew a ship up. So now they're afraid to go back through it. Who's going to be crazy enough to go through that strait? And they might get blown up. Who's going to do that? What's going to eventually happen with this strait? We're going to start paying. We're going to start paying them now. That's what's going to happen. Iran is going to come out.
Because that idiot right there.
When this shit is over with, Iran is going to come out the winner in this shit.
Yeah, they winning now. You right.
Yeah. Think about this. They don't even want to negotiate with them. Now they're saying, hey, this is the list of demands that we want before we open that straight up again. So they're telling Trump because they know they got him on the ropes. And then I just like I told you that the CEO of ExxonMobil saying that if they don't get this shit fixed, gas price is going to continue to go up higher. And people are already struggling with the gas prices now.
Going to get worse.
And this is not going to get fixed. If a Democrat wins in 2028, I don't think it's ever going to go back to the way it was. It's never going to go back. Iran is going to own this strait permanently because of Trump's miscalculation, because of Pete Hegseth. You remember, you had generals that tried to tell Pete not to do this shit.
Damn.
Guess what happened? They got fired.
Yeah.
Remember? You remember?
But he did that because the Epstein file was too much.
Yep.
They were putting out too much information of him.
And look, when the midterms come, we're gonna see a reckoning unlike anything we've ever seen.
It's coming.
When the midterms come, we're gonna see a reckoning. Because guess what?
America's gonna be shut down. They're gonna run
James,
vote.
James Tallarico. I think James Tallarico is gonna win Texas. I mean, really,
they're gonna run to the polls. They're gonna hurry up, get that motherfucker.
It's obvious that James Tallarico is a better candidate. Exactly, Phoenix. Yeah. It's obvious. James Tallarico is by far a better candidate than what's that Paxson dude? Yeah, James Tallarico is gonna win Texas. Now, like I said, it's not a question of if Trump is gonna try to cheat. The question is, what is he gonna do? Mm-hmm. And right now we're at August. The midterms, we got August, September.
About 3 more months.
So within the next 3 months, we're going to see what Trump is going to do to try to cheat to keep the power he got. Because he will be impeached.
Yeah, they don't get him out.
He will be impeached. And there will be a bunch of hearings and investigation. There will be accountability. Right now, there is none. They're going to bring Pete Hegseth. Pete Hegseth is going to be held accountable.
Yeah,
Kristi Noem, all this ICE shit going on, going to stop. Yeah. All this weird shit going on in America.
Don't stop.
Hopefully it's going to bring a stop to it. All right? And then all this money he's making, hopefully they can find out, they can put a stop to that too. Mm-hmm. All right? I mean, even his own party is calling him out. You can get mad at me all you want, but look at this guy here. Trumpism has failed. He called him corrupt, bullying, and destabilized. These are his own people saying this. This is his own people saying that he's corrupt, that he's a bully. I mean, Fox News is saying this shit. I believe before the end of it, Trump approval rate is going to probably be in the 20s. That's where it's headed. And then, did you hear about this dude here? This guy is running for the Senate in Georgia. Down here, he's running against John Ossoff. And they found out that his nephew, his son-in-law, is clicked in with the neo-Nazis.
What?
His nephew is clicked. Why is it always Republicans and racism and the Klan and the neo-Nazis and the Proud Boys? But his son is clicked in, son-in-law is clicked in with the neo-Nazis. Now, they wanted him pretty much to respond to that, and he just walked off. Fair use.
That's what he needs to answer. And the people will
So they're asking him about his son-in-law.
Choose to get rid of him in November. So
he's gonna walk off.
I'll give that young lady right there. She has a question. One last question.
Yeah.
Listen, thank you. I appreciate y'all's time.
So he didn't even answer the question.
Coming out this morning. Thank you very much.
It was true. Yeah.
Why don't you just
call his ass out?
Why don't you just come out and denounce that?
Yeah.
How hard it is, but is it
by
that?
walking away, standing all
right. That says a lot. The fact that he just walked off. Just come out and denounce that shit. That's not hard to do. All right. And then the last thing I want to touch on is that Andrew Tate is begging Donald Trump to save him. You know, because he's in prison for sex trafficking and stuff like that. And he's saying that if Trump don't save him, then young men are going to abandon him. All right. So now he's trying to pressure Trump to save him.
Well,
to get him out of prison.
Them staying there. And I hope someday, one day, Trump be next to him. Well, move him up. Stay in there.
But look, we lost 23,000 jobs. 23,000 jobs. Some people are saying we're in a recession, and some people saying we're headed towards. The last time we saw shit like this, we were headed towards a recession. So, and then they're saying that after the midterms, that's when you're going to really see the big cuts that's going to happen, and that's going to make everything worse. And then, like I said, we could very well be headed towards a recession. I mean, again, you have the CEO of Exxon saying that the price is going to get higher. And then we lost 23,000 jobs last month. That may go up. That may go up. So it's looking like everything is going to get worse. They're already preparing us for it. It's going, and even Trump himself saying that gas price is going to go up even higher. This is not what people voted for. So just know
when voted for
when the midterms come, there's going to be a reckoning.
Vote them out. That's all you have to do.
There will be a reckoning. Just watch this. There will be a reckoning. The question is, what is he going to do to try to cheat? It ain't no if, it's what.
Well, yeah,
Try to cancel the elections? Is he going to try to just cancel it?
No.
Because he's going to declare we're at war and we can't have an election?
They're going to shut the
What is he going to do?
Going to shut it down.
He got to go.
He got to go. He got to go.
It's what?
And the other crazy motherfuckers, yes, people got to fucking go with him. They crazy. So
right.
Peace.
Right. But yeah, I want to thank y'all for coming through.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Laveris, Matt. Thank y'all for coming through and hanging out with us on this Sunday evening.
Yeah.
I guess we just got to see what happens.
Yeah, we're going to sit back and see.
Yeah. I believe that. Yeah. That, and before I get off, you just made a great point. Thank you, Phoenix. You just made a good point. Because he's going to allege that there was cheating with Democrats. Not, if Republicans win, he's not going to say it was cheating. He's going to say when Democrats win, I got you. Keep reminding me. He's going to say it was cheating. Exactly. And they're going to refuse, because you remember, thank you, Matt. You remember when that female won and Mike Johnson refused to seat her? You remember that? He just refused to do it? That exactly what's going to happen. And he's going to launch investigations until the Democrats wins. He's going to stall this shit. Because Trump said last week that he's a great blocker. So you're right. If the Democrats do win, like I believe they are, he's going to allege fraud. He's going to launch an investigation, and he's going to say we're not going to seat them until the investigation is over. And there's no telling how long that's going to last. Watch what I tell you. Matt just made a great point. He's going to try something.
Well, listen, I feel like this.
Watch what I tell you.
He's going to do what he
Thank you, man. Thank you. Like that's the way to close it out.
He shouldn't have been the president for the jump. They knew it was hell to get him out the first time. Now, I don't know, but he got to go. No matter how he go, he gonna go deep. We don't want him in there.
Right.
We don't want him. We didn't ask for this.
Right.
Things got to ask for this. Now
the only way things are gonna get better. I mean, we're going on 2 years and things keep getting worse. We're going on 2 years and nothing is getting better.
Now,
so the only way things are going to try to improve somewhat and get back to normal, Democrats got to get in there and put the guardrails back up. Because right now he's out of control.
They get him on out of there.
Yeah, crazy. He's out of control.
They crazy.
And it's a complete dumpster fire.
His employees is crazy.
Even don't take my word for it. Take Fox News. Fox News is saying that.
Mm-hmm.
His own TV network is saying it's a dumpster fire.
Crazy.
All right? So until then, thank y'all for coming through.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the conversation. And we'll keep this show on the road.
Hopefully see y'all next weekend, Lord willing.
Absolutely.
To my people, thank y'all for coming through. Those that watch, those that hate watch, still all love. It's bad indeed. You feel me? We out this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Happy Sunday, my people. Bell, raw. Peace.